Okay, so why are we doing this? I thought we were game developers. What are we doing on YouTube? This is stupid. Oh? Because it's not enough just to be a game developer anymore? We have to connect with our customers in order to not wind up starving alone on the street, dying in the gutter? Well, how bad is it? Really? That bad? Huh. YouTube! Hey! Well, it's great to see you guys. I'm really excited to be here. I'm all about YouTube right now. Woo! Yeah! Go YouTube! Woo!
Twisted Jenius presents Developing in the Dark with False Prophet.
Good evening, everyone. I'm False Prophet. I'm an independent video game developer and an upcoming supervillain. And this is Developing in the Dark, a show where we make horror games. But not just any horror game. No, we want to make a particular and hopefully great horror game. At least that's the goal. And that's why we're here tonight. But before we discuss the actual game that we're going to be working on here itself, I'd like to catch you guys up on what we've done in the past, what the events were that led us to this point. Last year, 2016, we released our first game, Twisty's Asylum Escapades, on Steam. This is something we had been working on for quite a while, and unfortunately it didn't do that well. 2016 was a year where video game market became very crowded, and so having hopefully learned our lesson about that, we took a step back and decided that it would be best if we thought very carefully about our next move, about what kind of game we would like to make as our second project. So we took a couple of months, and actually several months, and we didn't do any work on any project at all. We went through the data, we looked over all the numbers, we read a lot of articles, we researched a whole bunch of different things about game development, what was selling, what people wanted to buy, what you would want to play. And we came up with an idea that, well, after discarding lots of other ideas, we actually went through multiple game ideas there. We talked about RPGs, third-person shooters, arena fighters. We wanted to explore all of our options and see what the best type of game is to develop. And after a lot of study and a lot of work, we finally decided on one. And so we sat down to discuss it one day after months of research. And then in that one afternoon, we discarded that idea and went with a completely different one that we just came up with there. Our process is, creatively, it's a little bit organic. But you see, there's a really good reason why we did this, because this new idea is way better than that other one was. And I'm very excited about it, so I hope that you'll join us as we try to make the next great horror game. I think it'll be very interesting. But I also want to make it clear that this blog isn't just going to be strictly about game development. You see, entrepreneurship, like villainy, is not just a job, it's a lifestyle. And so it requires a certain amount of personal growth as well. So I plan to cover a lot of different topics here related to that. And next week, we're going to address some other villainous topics as we continue to explore the dark depths of this strange and often frightening world that we call the entertainment business. If you did enjoy this video that I made for you, please consider checking out our game, Twisty's Asylum Escapades. It's on Steam right now. In fact, I'll leave a link for you down in the description there. And if not, then I would appreciate it if you could give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help out a lot. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Stay evil, and good night. Well, see, for a first video, that went off surprisingly smoothly, I'd say. Wait. Did I remember to press record?